welcome back to my channel. I am very excited because this is the very first time I've done a series. I'm calling this one Remaking Christmas Past. And so what I'm doing is I'm going through some older scrapbook pages that I made way back when, sometimes it's in the 90s, like this one. This one is Christmas Eve 1996, and it was in an older album that belonged to my mother-in-law who had passed away, and they were 8.5 by 11, and so now I'm doing 12 by 12. So I wanted to make it my style now by using the photos back then. So at the beginning you saw what the page looked like, when it was in her album. So I know it went through it kind of fast. I'm using my December click kit, and I went through all the pages and I decided on this The Christmas Magic by Pink Fresh. I felt the most drawn to that, and all the embellishments came from the embellishment kit from Pink Fresh. I really like the snowflakes, and there's 4 of them, and I'm looking for the 4th one. It's a small blue one. I do end up finding it, but anyway. So I had already pre-selected what I was going to use, so you didn't have to see me go through all the embellishments. So there it is. It shows Christmas Magic is the name of the paper. I do like the print that's on the back with all the words on it, but I happen to have that same paper in the 6 by 6, so I'm okay with that. I can use it in the smaller size. So I'm going to put everything back on here with the presents at the bottom, and I know that I want the presents to be at the bottom, so I go ahead and glue those down. There is a little cardstock sticker with the presents on it. It says gifts of the season, and so I put some foam tape behind that, and that way I have a little bit of dimension there. And I'm not very happy with just the photo straight onto the background, so I know that it needs a little bit of matting, and I thought maybe I wanted a darker matte, but there weren't any papers that were dark that came in this collection, so I decided to try white, and I like the way that looks. So it has a really thin matte around the photo. And these are a picture of my girls back in 1996. I'm glad that they were wearing Christmas colors, because many Christmas photos I need to do them in black and white if I'm going to use Christmas colors. So this all worked out. I like the flare. The little is a snowflake, but it doesn't end up making it on this page after all, even though I really liked it. At the bottom, there is, I put it on foam tape. It says a few of my favorite things, and I was trying hard not to cover too much of my youngest daughter, who was sitting on the ground. You can still see her, but it does kind of, cut off part of her. I'll just have to make that do. So go ahead and put down all the snowflakes. As you can see, I found that 4th snowflake. So I try to glue down the things that I know for sure that are going to stay. So I do like the snowflakes. I like the presents. I really like the tags that are off to the side. And so now I'm going to be, surprisingly, I'm looking for something to tie the tags with, because I don't always do this. And this came in the kit. And the one I chose was the white with, it's like a red tinsel. It's real shimmery metallic type thread, along with the twine. And I end up putting it in all 3 tags, but then I realized, wait, I can't have it in that bottom one, because that's where I'm going to put the other embellishment. It's a sticker that is cardstock. I don't know why I cannot remember what that is. I am so sorry. I do know my stuff a little bit anyway. All right, I like that the tags are kind of staggered. It kind of gives it a nice look, and I want the red to be at the very top along that edge, and then the white It's kind of a creamy, it's just a tad off-white, but it's okay. It works. I'm not too worried about it. Like, I don't know why I'm even bothering with making sure that it's straight. It's okay. But I did need it up a little higher. That's for sure. All right, so here I go putting down that embellishment at the bottom and putting it on foam tape. Now the thing that's off to the side, the little bird, is on the red tag. That doesn't make it on the page either. So here, this is when I realized, oh, I can't use the twine there. And then I also put this on foam tape. So I just want a few things that have some dimension. And I really like the round sticker. It says around the tree with the little Christmas tree in the center. I'm trying to make that bird work because I really like it. I think it was really cute, but I just couldn't get it to go. And then I look at the flare, and I love flare, and that was a no-go either. So put those off. So now it's time to kind of do some of the final touches. We got this little baggie just chock full of sequins. And normally I would sprinkle some out in my hand, end up making a mess. So what I end up doing this is I individually pick out what I want. So on this page, and I know it's really hard to see, there are some flat sequins, and they're kind of in a cranberry color and a really soft blue color. There's some silver metallic stars, and there's these iridescent cupped sequins. They are absolutely beautiful. And I kind of spread those throughout where I thought that it was appealing. And there's no journaling on this one. There really wasn't a lot to say. There wasn't any on the page before. I mean, what more can you say? You know, it's Christmas 1996. So nothing spectacular there. So the thing that I just put down, this little pin that's on the right, that's called Winkastella, and I am going to use that at the end. So this is my pearl pen. It's in, I think it's white, or maybe it's snow, or a color like that. And I'm using it to put down my sequins. And then as I press the sequin into it, a little bit of the pearl pen kind of seeps through. I love the way that it looks. It kind of gives it the sequin a little finished look. And I was having some trouble with my tweezers. And those are the stars. The ones I were having the most trouble with are the stars. But, you know, to me, I think that they were worth the trouble. Because they really, you know, the background is white stars, and adding the silver stars just really, you know, it finishes this page. It really brings the balance in. And in the Winkastella, what that is kind of like a shimmer pen, or not quite glitter because it doesn't rub off. And I add shimmer to the snowflakes and on the ornament that's part of the page. And it's real simple to use. It has a brush tip, kind of like a water pen. And even though you'll be able to see the shimmer in my photos at the end. So I want to make sure that all of my snowflakes show that. And then here on the ornament. The only thing that I need now is to find the number so I can put the date on it, 1996. And I looked through all of the alpha that we got, and there is not one number on any of those. Oh, but that's okay. I went ahead and wrote it in. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, if you'll give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.